up, guys?
Hey.
Back with another reaction video.
Yes.
What are we doing today?
So we're gonna go back to Tool and we're gonna do Schism.
I don't think I know this. I feel like the name sounds familiar, but I don't listen to Tool.
It's a
So,
pretty popular one.
yeah.
I love this song. I love them all.
Mhm.
Oh no, I'm all knotted.
Yeah, mine too.
How does this happen? Okay. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow us on all social media channels. Links are in the description below. And our username's right here. Okay, and let's go. And of course, I know the song. I'm showing it to him. Some people don't realize that.
Yeah.
Okay, so real quick, let's unpack this right here.
Yeah.
So I know the pieces fit because I watched them fall away. Mildewed and smoldering. We'll stop. Well, it's going to go into different lyrics.
There's no lyrics before that? No.
No.
Just an intro. Okay.
So to me, when he says that, I'm seeing a puzzle piece all fit together and then all the pieces fall away and die.
Yeah.
So this song, it's about a relationship. It could be a business relationship, a friend relationship, a lover's relationship.
Yeah.
And just having differing points of view, schism. A schism is when you both have opposite points of view on something. And so I don't know if Maynard or the rest of the band members actually said this, but a lot of people believe that this song is about when Maynard was starting a perfect circle and he was focusing on that band more than this one. So he kind of had a push-pull aspect there.
Yeah.
And it was sort of he really needed to, I guess give some more to Tool.
Interesting.
Fundamental, differing, pure intention, juxtaposed, will set two lovers' souls in motion. So, differing opinions, differing views, and their intentions are pure, but they're on opposite sides of the spectrum. And saying that will set two lovers' souls in motion.
Yeah, and this is the fundamental differing. So it's not like it's a small disagreement. It's like the
Yeah.
very nature of who they are or, incompatible.
And he goes disintegrating as it goes, testing our communication. So, what was the prior? We'll set two of our souls in motion, disintegrating as it goes, testing our communication. Excuse me. Self-explanatory? Okay. The light that fuels our fire then has burned a hole between us so, which is such an awesome line.
Yeah.
It's like saying like the passion that we once had with one another is actually like what's sort of causing the issue that we're
Yeah.
having, or like fueling the fire of the issue that we're
Mhm.
having. Because we cannot seem to reach an end, crippling our communication. So we're still at a stalemate.
Yeah.
And then I believe that was when we picked up like right here.
Yeah, we're about to hear that again.
I know the pieces fit as I watch them tumble down. No fault, none to blame. It doesn't mean I don't desire to point the finger, blame the other. Watch the temple topple over to bring the pieces back together. Rediscover communication. To know the dangers of a second guessing, doomed to crumble unless we grow and strengthen our communication.
Okay. So I just let that go for like a very, very long time. So goes back saying, I know the pieces fit because I let them tumble down. No fault, none to blame. So I'm saying no one's at fault for like the issue that they're having in their relationship.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean I don't desire to point the finger, blame the other, watch the temple topple over. It's
Yeah.
like, say that it's your fault and watch the relationship crumble to bits.
Yeah.
To bring the pieces back together, rediscover communication would be ideal.
Mm-hmm.
The poetry that comes from the squaring of
Off. Squaring off.
the poetry that comes from the squaring off between and the circling is worth it, finding beauty in the dissonance. So kind of like saying that it's beautiful that they're at odds with one another and
Yeah.
that there's beauty in that. Which
And the
okay.
circling is. Wait, go back to the and the circling. And the circling is worth it. Finding
Finding
the
beauty
beauty
in
in
the
the dissonance.
dissonance.
So I don't know if the circling is like circling the drain,
Or just like they're
because
circling.
he did the squaring off and then circling. You know what I mean? Like square
Oh, that's a good
circle.
point.
The squaring off is like like fighting,
Yeah,
disagreement, argument,
exactly.
and the circling is worth it.
Kind of like still circling the issue.
And then finding beauty in the dissonance. So he seems to like the fighting and the disagreements and the
Maybe.
yeah.
Or at least, finding the beauty in it. Like it doesn't necessarily mean he likes it, but like he can appreciate it for what it is.
Yeah.
There was a time that the pieces fit, but I watched them fall away. Mildew smoldering.
So wait a sec. On that line, I find it interesting. Mildewed and smoldering. So like mildewed is like wet and smoldering is like fire, like embers. Do you know what I mean?
Mm. So like mildew is wet, but to me it's kind of like all like when your basement has mildew in it. It's like not just like wet, but it's like
It's moisture.
it's moisture, but it's also like mold.
Yeah.
Like it's like rotted.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it is interesting. They're two like opposite.
It's like fire and water, kind
Yeah.
of.
And they're
mean,
both two ways to say something's probably like destroyed.
yeah, although like, if you had a house fire, the shit does end up
Yeah,
being
mildew
mildewed and
also.
smoldering. Yeah. I just thought that was interesting.
Definitely. He goes, strangled by our coveting. I've done the math enough to know the dangers of our second guessing. So they're coveting. I guess, essentially they're like watching each other's moves.
If you covet something you desire, you want it,
Mm. But they're coveting each other.
strangled by our coveting. So they're strangled by what they want, I guess, from each
Oh,
other.
okay, that makes
You know what I mean?
sense. He says, I've done the math enough to know the dangers of our second guessing.
Yeah.
It's kind of self-explanatory.
Mm,
Doomed to crumble unless we grow and strengthen our communication. Self-explanatory again, I think.
sure.
And then there was like
Yeah, very instrumental.
da 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 da. Then this was right where we were. Cold silence has a tendency to atrophy.
Atrophy.
Right. Atrophy any sense of compassion. So cold silence will weaken any sense of like it's just like when you're giving someone like the silent treatment. It kind of ruins or weakens any sense of compassion that
Yeah,
was even
you
there
don't
to
have it
begin with.
anymore. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Interesting.
Mm.
Yes, I do know what that word means. I just said it like a very smart person would.
Very smart person. So I think we're at like 5 minutes. I don't know if there's any more
We
lyrics
were.
after. Yeah. I don't know if there's any more lyrics after this. No, that's it.
We were like here.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure?
We're at 5 minutes.
Okay. So I love that song so much. So the ending of that song,
Oh yeah, the
the one
lyrics.
thing that was bothering me in the lyric video, he says they wrote between supposed brothers, it's supposed lovers both
Oh
times.
yeah.
Yeah. And then it goes, I know the pieces fit, I know the pieces fit, I know the pieces fit, which tells me that, like, still hoping for the communication to be restored and to restore the relationship.
Yeah.
So this song has always been about a, like, love relationship, like between two significant others.
Hmm.
But a lot of people think that it is about his relationship with
Bands.
the band, yeah,
Could be.
which is interesting, but it's just so much mention of love and love, so it just makes me think, like, significant other and significant other.
Yeah.
But I love it. I love how it's like there's so many transitions in this song. It goes from like really chill to gets like progressively harder, changes up a little bit.
Yeah, no, I noticed that. So it's weird. This is the second time this happened with the song we listened to. The guitar riff sound I was when the song started, I was like, "Oh, I feel like I know this riff." But then I don't know the song at all. Like I don't think I've ever heard this song. But that
That's so
guitar
funny.
riff reminds me of something. It must be similar to another song. I'm not sure
Maybe
what.
I also play the song and maybe you've heard it in the background, so
Maybe.
you like recognize it even though you never actively listen to it.
It's possible. But yeah, it's a cool song. It's interesting, the lyrics. I definitely see how it could be like a significant other romantic relationship, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it had, more meanings towards the band and shit as well.
Yeah, and it also can pertain to like other types of relationships.
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
Interesting.
you like it?
Yeah, it's good.
All right. So we will see you guys tomorrow. And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes.